So Michael, P13 in qualifying, it looks so close there between the field that you can still break into the top 10 in the race.
Yeah, I'm hopefully trying to do the same thing as I did in Oulton race 1, because I qualified P13, but then I ended up finishing the race 9th. And if I can keep my nose clean, get consistent laps, maybe people in front of me make some mistakes, then I think a top 10 is definitely possible. But for me, the main focus this weekend is to get consistent finishes, both race 1, race 2, and try to make up as many positions in race 3 to get a good consistent points haul, really.
And you raced in British F4 last year, so how much are you enjoying this step up?
I'm really liking it. It's a totally different car, because British F4, yes, you have downforce, but they don't have a diffuser, they don't have front wing flaps, and it's a totally different experience. Turn 1 here is so much quicker, and it really fits me well, I think.
And how much can you learn from your teammates Alex Dunn and Sutta, especially with Sutta, who's a Red Bull junior as well?
And I think that's one of the brilliant parts about being in this team is we have two really quick drivers, and because I have the drivers to look at the data, I can really focus on improving myself, and it really helps sometimes when you're just lost. It's just oh, I can go quicker there, or I can brake later here, things like that.
And you raced at Snetterton last year in F4, so how do you really make up the lap time here? And is it one of your favourite tracks on the calendar?
I would say Spa is my favorite track, but yeah, this definitely a technical track, and to go quick here, I think you need to be very consistent, but be on the limit in every corner, because even if you're a 10th off in each corner, that's a 1.2 seconds over a whole lap, so you got to really maximize the tires without overdriving it.
And what are you expecting from the race later on?
I'm expecting. I watched the races last year, and there didn't seem to be too much overtaking, so I'm going to try to manage the dirty air and try to not make mistakes, really.
And you see you've got a new helmet this season. Is it inspired by Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah, definitely inspired by Lewis Hamilton. I was looking for some inspiration online, and I realized that Lewis Hamilton always drove a silver car, so I thought that he would be a good inspiration to look at. And I saw this design, and I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely a bit of me, and decided to go with it. I made a little modifications here and there, but yeah, it's based on Lewis Hamilton's design.
Thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Great to meet you again. And.